Hey everybody, welcome to a deep dive on Chic.js for SvelteKit. This is the Svelte Safari. Welcome, my name is Mark, and today we're going to be looking at Chic.js. Chic.js is a rapid prototyping command line tool for SvelteKit apps. It's very similar to Rails for Ruby on Rails, or Sails if you've used Sails.js. It makes it a lot more faster and convenient to create all the pages and the components and the forms and the API endpoints for a given resource when you're building a CRUD application. So first things first, let's set up camp and get Chic.js installed. We'll install it globally with npm install. And once that's done, we now have access to the chicest command in town. So we're ready to create a SvelteKit app using the Chic new command, and we'll name our app My Books. Chic also makes it really easy for us to add CSS frameworks to our project. So if we add the options styled with Tailwind, Chic will add the Tailwind CSS framework to our project. In the wizard, I'm going to choose a skeleton project. I'm also going to use JS docs for type definitions and skip over the rest and let it build the project. Now we're ready to change into the app directory, and voila, we have a freshly installed SvelteKit app. So let's go ahead and create our book resource with fields for title, author, and description. We'll run chic make book and then give the fields as parameters. So we'll have a title with a type string, an author with a type string, and a description with a type text. So now we'll run the command and then we'll sit back as Chic.js scaffolds the book resource, complete with views, models, and routes. And because Chic ships with a SQLite database, it's going to be really easy to manage our content. To see it all in action, let's start the server with Chicjs, and then we'll travel over to localhost in the browser, and behold, the book resource is alive and thriving. Okay, now we can test it out with some content. Let's create a book. Then we'll update the book, delete a book, and yeah, seems like everything's working. Another cool tool that Chic offers is a built-in routes endpoint. So you can navigate to the routes endpoint and find all the routes and API pathways that Chic.js has set up for our resources. Now, before we venture out into the production wilds, we'll remember to camouflage this routes endpoint with chic debug off in your environment file. Alright, now finally let's explore the chic add command. Let's say, for example, I want to have a navigation component. I'll just simply use chic add navigation. That'll create the component file. I'll put in some code here. And hey, voila, it works. To add a page, I just include a slash in the command. And hey, I've got an about page. Simple as that. Just like that, we've had a quick look at Chic.js. I hope you've enjoyed this episode on Svelte Safari. Share with your fellow explorers and subscribe for some more coding expeditions on the Svelte Safari. Until next time, keep your commits frequent and your code untamed.